Hello and welcome to today's video. My name is Samuel once again. In today's video, we are going to be reviewing 9 AI tools for literature review. 9 best AI tools for literature review. We are doing this because, not just because there's an AI frenzy, but you need to find ways to simplify the stress of writing your research. Okay, I'm all about simplifying your research. That's why I upload video. Okay, so I'm saying that there are several AI tools out there that you can leverage for your research writing, but specifically you can use these ones to help your literature review. Literature review comes immediately after your chapter 1, and literature review is done based on your research questions. It is not done based on your research objectives. The reason is because research objectives, sometimes you have general research objectives and specific research objectives. So because of that, you don't use research objectives, rather you use your research questions for literature review. So what it means is that you have to take your research questions from your chapter 1, create a new document and paste it there before you begin your literature review. Again, one of the things you need for a literature review or for a successful literature review is to get the guidelines from your department about how your chapter 2 should be laid out. As a matter of fact, how your entire project should be laid out. This will help you to cut down a lot of stress and a lot of clashes with your supervisor. All right? Because if you don't do things according to the guidelines or according to the standard of your department, it is most likely going to be rejected. So because of that, you need to get that guide. All right? With that said, let's jump straight ahead into reviewing 9 best tools for literature review. Now, the first one here is Researchrabbit. Okay, now I need to say something. The reason also why you are using AI tools for literature review is that Google is limited. That's just the truth. In my experience, Google is limited. If, for instance, you wanted to search for this, the role of actuarial science in managing the risks in insurance companies in Nigeria, if at all you wanted to search for this on Google, right? And you go on Google, assuming you go on Google and type this, right? If you need literatures from a specific year, note that you need to go to tools and change to custom range, then you include your year, right? So that is for schools that require your literature to be very recent, right? Now, notice that I've done this search before, okay? Now, what I'm saying is that Google is limited in the sense that by their algorithm, Google and other search engines, by their algorithm, they hide some kind of, They hide some kind of results from you, okay? Now, Google takes your words and use it to search for literature, okay? Google and Google Scholar, they use your words, and Google Scholar, they use your words to search for literature, okay? Search for literature, academic literature for your project and all. But some of these AI tools, the difference is that some of these AI tools go beyond the words. They go sometimes and check the meaning behind the words. Okay, they use the meaning behind the words to actually help in the search result. Okay, and most likely AI will give you something more current sometimes than Google. All right, so we're saying that to expand your research horizon, you need to use AI tools, okay? Because sometimes you don't even know the meaning of what you are writing. Some project topics can be crazy. You don't know what you are writing, and AI can give you an idea of how to start. So that is why we are reviewing 9 best apps, okay, or best AI tools for literature review. Now, some of these AIs we are going to be reviewing, some of them are going to have or require you to sign up or sign in. All right, now if that is the case, you just follow them and do it so that you can have access to their tools. All right, now I'm going to do a search. I'm going to do a search. I'll search for the same thing with the whole PDF stuff and search. Now this particular AI tool, Researchrabbitapp, actually gives you current literatures, okay, and then it gives you other tools that can help in your research. All right, I don't know why the network is slow. Okay, but this is Researchrabbitapp. This is one of the tools. Okay, so I had a little bit of challenge with the other search term. Okay, so we'll just use this. Right now, I've done a search on it, so I'll redo it so that you can see. All right, run the search. Now, before you run the search, note that you can search inside biomedical and life sciences resources, or you can search for all subject areas. And then notice also that it is actually giving you PDF resources that you can always add to your collection. Remember, generally your studies should have statistics. This is the abstract of the study. Okay, these are mostly abstract of the study. So you can check the abstract sometimes to see whether this resource is actually relevant to you. Okay, then any resource that is relevant to you, you add to your collection. All right, you see it turns grayed, or it becomes grayed immediately you add to your collection. And then you check and see this is the year it was published. This is the year it was published. So I'm saying that apart from Google, this one actually gives you very recent works, very recent works, as you can see the date. And then just add any resource that you feel is relevant to your study, add to your collection. Okay, now when you're done adding to your collection, you can then press on this. Right now, see the resources we've just added to our collections. Now you can explore them here by just clicking on them, clicking again. It takes you to where the resource is. Okay, it takes you to the page where you can actually see the resource, so that you can read and then take what you want to take from the specific resource. Then again, when you come under thesis authors, okay, you can see the author and other publications that the person has. All right, then if you go under similar works, you see I clicked on similar works and you see similar works, a lot of them. You can just play with it. It makes research fun. All right, so but this is just for Researchrabbit. Okay, now the next one is Scite Ai. All right, so what you do is you go to Scite Ai. All right, you go to Scite Ai, and then you use their prompt. Remember, I said some of these AI you actually have to sign up, and some of them you're actually going to sign up for trial versions. Right, so it's possible that your own personal email can be exhausted. The trial version on your personal email can be exhausted after 7 days. If that happens, what you need to do is just search for temporary email. Okay, search for temporary email online. When you search for temporary email, you can get access to temporary email accounts that can be deleted after some days. So you can use several of them to actually sign up for the app, okay, or sign in to the AI tool. Then some of them also come with extensions. Okay, they come with extensions, fine. If they don't come with extensions, still okay. So I'm going to install this extension, and you should too, because it is going to help your research writing. So I'll just add to Opera and then add extension. Okay, you see it has been added, right? So you can then actually use Scite Ai anywhere in your browser. Okay, okay, anywhere in your browser. Now let's go back. So Scite Ai, this is Scite Ai. Okay, so for our third AI, the AI is Chatpdf. Okay, Chatpdf. Now when you open the link to the page, it takes you here. All right, now how Chatpdf works is that it works especially when you are writing your empirical review. Empirical review usually is study based on a particular area. Okay, for instance, based on Nigeria. Okay, if you didn't get me, let me explain again. When you're writing empirical review, Remember, in your literature review, you must have been citing several sources from different countries, different backgrounds, different researchers. But by the time you get to empirical review, you are trying to bring everything home. Bring everything home, maybe to your country, or maybe to your sub-region, or maybe to your state. Okay, you are trying to be more specific in the review. Okay, now, so as you are trying to be more specific in your review, you need to bring it home and at the same time have studies that have statistics, because empirical review carries a lot of statistics and percentages, maybe means, maybe correlations, blah blah blah, all of those things, right? All of those statistical tests, this is where they come under empirical review. So what you need is, you need to get literature based on your area. So if you are a Nigerian doing literature review, that has to do something in Nigeria, right? Then when you search and get the PDF that is related to Nigeria, what you need to do is you download. After you download, right, the same way I'm doing here, you download, then you can now bring it to Chatpdf, upload it on Chatpdf. Notice also that for Chatpdf you need to create an account if you want your interactions with the AI to be saved. You need to sign in, right? As you can see, I have several history with them. Okay, now after you upload your paper, then you can ask the AI several questions related to the paper. So for the sake of minimizing time again, we are going to go through some of the prompts I'd given it before. Okay, now if you notice, I said write an empirical review based on this document in line with the objectives, influence of experience and training on nurses triage decision making. It should contain descriptive statistics, percentages and population of the study, method of data collection and the result of the study. Right? Now, then notice that the AI goes ahead to give me what I'm looking for. Okay? Now, sometimes it is scattered. So what you need to do is, you will now be the one to rearrange according to how empirical review is written. Alright? So, but bottom line is, you need to give it the command. You are interacting now not with search engines, but you are interacting with PDFs, with documents. Okay, so you can actually tell the AI to extract information, and when you go back to confirm, those information are actually accurate. I've used it several times. Okay, sometimes you have an engineering literature review to do overnight, it's needed in the morning, right? Or a nursing literature review you need to do, empirical review you need to do, and it's needed in the morning. You don't have time to read, assimilate, then transfer into the document, into what you are writing. So you need this AI. All right, so this is my go-to AI for doing empirical review. Then I'm also going to tell you this, that if you need this specific prompt, just in case you cannot see it properly, I can also send it to you so that you can base your interaction. Okay, this is not just the only prompt I've given this AI, but you can base your interaction with the AI based on some of my prompts, because some of my prompts have been tested over time to deliver on the kind of results I want the AI to give me. Okay, so cannot generate response. Let's go for this. Okay, you see, I keep changing my prompts sometimes. This is based on the last few things I did. Okay. Alright. So the last few things I did on this account was this. Alright. So, but this is how you use Chatpdf. You give it prompts, right? And then it goes into the document and searches for what you are looking for. Alright. So I'm going to be really fast about some parts of this video, but don't be offended. This is just to minimize its length, because we are reviewing 9 different tools. Okay, so the next one is typeset.io. So what you need to do is go to typeset.io, open their page. Right now, in typeset.io, you put in your search query. For instance, let's go back to this guy. Okay, let's go back to search. Okay, so you can choose where the results should come from, whether it should be Scispace, papers, or from your library. Then you can also extract data from PDF, similar to the way you do on Chatpdf. Okay, then you can read something with the help of what's it called, Microsoft Copilot. All right, then so you click, and then you search. For instance, information management. Now as you are searching, you will notice that it's going to be giving you a lot of suggestion. Okay, now you can use them, or you can just go ahead and search for what you want to search for. All right, so I'll just search for what I want to search for. Did the search go? It didn't go. So if the search doesn't go, just use their prompt, just use their tips. Okay, so use their tips to help. Okay, and then it generates answers or papers based on that. You see, are you seeing effective digital information management? And then you check the year, right? Then you specify whether it is PDF you are looking for. So it boils down to you. Then again, for typeset.io gives you insight, right? Insight from at least 5 different papers based on its search result. Okay, so this insight, you can use it as an introduction to your study, just in case maybe your supervisor said you should correct some things in chapter 1. You can use this part as part of the introduction to the study, or find some use for it. But this, in my experience, is generally very informative for your study. Whatever the AI generates here is very informative. Then the papers also are very, very okay. Are we together? So this is typeset.io. The typeset.io searches literatures and gives you, based on its own suggestions, the tips it gives you. Okay, you cannot just search anything anyhow on this particular AI tool. So leaving that, let's go to the next AI. The next AI is the 5th one. We've covered this before, but we'll do it again. Perplexity.ai. Okay, Perplexity.ai is advanced. It works with Microsoft Copilot also, and then it can also generate image for you. Now remember, you have to create an account to be able to save your progress or save your previous searches. Then any search you complete in Perplexity.ai, let's say you did a search like this, right? You can turn on Copilot, or you can focus what you are looking for. Okay, so you can set it to academic writing, or just writing, or Reddit, YouTube, or Wolfram Alpha. Whatever you want to choose, you choose. Then you can also attach a PDF to your search. Okay, so it makes it very advanced. Now, when you run a search, it can also generate image for you. That is, if it is image you are looking for. You see, search images, search videos, then generate image when you are using the pro version. Then, apart from the answer it's going to give you, this place gives you the sources, different sources that you can, that the answer to your query can be traced back to. Okay, so you can trace the answer back to these URLs, these valid URLs. Now remember, ChatGPT has a flaw. It cannot cite literature for you, but this cites literature for you, right? Then there are some other follow-up questions that you have. You can also rewrite. Then you can turn on Copilot and rerun the search and see your result differently. Okay, now if you want to save, unlike ChatGPT that automatically saves your chat by itself, right? For Perplexity.ai, it actually requires that you title your search. So AI 2, because I've searched for AI before. Okay, if you check my history here, you see AI, you see 20 AI, you see AI 2. So this is 20 AI. When I was researching for this particular video, I had to use some of these tools and test them over days. Okay, so this is one of the questions I asked it, that give me 20 AI tools for literature review, and it actually gave me 5. I explored some of them. Some of them were okay, some of them were not okay. For instance, see the sites that we just did. Okay, Semantic Scholar is going to come later. Iris looks clean, but not really. Okay, so even this, it looks promising, but not really. So I've tested some of these things. So my point, what brought me here is, if you want to save a search, you have to title it from here. Okay, so that is for Perplexity AI. The most important thing is for you to take out the time to explore some of these tools. If you don't explore them, you will not really know their capabilities. Okay, so you explore them, you stretch them to their limits. Okay, then the next one we're going to talk about is Julius Ai. Right, Julius Ai is especially useful for people who have mathematical kind of problems. Okay, so it solves math problems mostly. You see, so it analyzes and visualizes data. Okay, so you can always upload picture of your math problem, picture of your research. Let's say if you have a model in your research, you can always upload it. By the time you upload it, it will now use that to do calculations for you, especially for those people who do all these regression analysis and chi-square analysis manually. If you just upload it, it will give you the answer. It will calculate it and give you the answer. So that is the use case. That is the use case for Julius AI. Remember, you have to sign in. That's why you are seeing that most of the AIs already have my account signed into them. Okay, so this one cannot be used to write normally the way other generative AIs write for you. Generative AIs like Chatgpt, Microsoft Copilot, Bard, Google Bard, and the rest. Okay, this one, it doesn't work like that. This one does math problem most of the time. Okay, let's see if it's going to visualize what I've given it before. Okay, maybe we'll come back to that. Okay, it didn't visualize. I thought it was going to give me charts or stuff like that, but it didn't give me, so let's just ignore. All right, so Julius.ai, when you want to do anything mathematically related. Now for the 7th one, you have Paperpal. Paperpal is very nice, very nice. All right, so you go to paperpal.com, right? You log in or you sign up. All right, I think I have an account. Yes, I have an account. All right, so I'm logged in. All right, for you to be able to use Paperpal, what you need to do is to create a new document in Paperpal. All right, I will do that so that you can see. So what you need to do is go to the left side of your screen where you see new document. By the time you click on new document, what happens is that it's going to create a new document for you. Now you can type or paste text here, but if you want to use the generative capability of the AI, you just go on Copilot. All right, when you go on Copilot, it will now give you different other options that you can use. For instance, rewrite, generate, ask, or make academic. Make academic, you use it when you write something in normal English and you need to convert into an academic kind of sentence. You use this for it. The reason is because academic language is not the same as normal everyday communication language. So let's just go under generate, and then we can tell it to do generate title, abstract, keyword, summary, study highlights, and other options. All right, so let's just try research article under outlines, and then it can even do statement of the problem, write an essay for you, case report. It has many uses. So just do research articles and then just tell it what you need it to do. Remember, the key is when you are writing using some of this AI, okay, when you are writing with some of this AI, okay, when you are writing with some of this AI, you need to take out time to study their use cases for yourself, all right, or to test out all of their features. And then also remember that you can use this AI in Microsoft Word, okay, directly in Microsoft Word. So I'm going to import okay, remember we told you to give us an outline of a research article. This is especially good for a project that is just starting, okay. So but back to my point, you can actually install the add-on for your PC, okay, or for your Microsoft Word. So when you just click on this, it takes you to the page where you can add it. All right, so Paperpal, I'll add it so that you see, just in case if you are not used to using ads on in your Microsoft Word document, you can start having that experience. So on the home tab, just go to ads in, ads on, okay, then you search. You can search, excuse me, you can search in the store. Just give it a moment. You can search in the store. Just put your search term, Paperpal, and then search. You see, AI for academic writing, right? The complete AI for academic writing toolkit. Continue. You see that it will install and put it somewhere here or somewhere at the top, depending on the configuration. But let's see where it comes up. Alright, so you see Paperpal here. So what you need to do is maybe to sign in, and then you can start using it right inside Microsoft Word. Okay, so we will not waste time on this. Remember, we're trying to cut the video short because of the time it will take, because of the number of AI we need to review. Alright, so let's go to the next one. The next one is actually Storytell Ai. Storytell Ai. So you go to their website, Storytell Ai. Now this is very, very good because it gives you access to not just ChatGPT, right? It gives you access to Claude. It gives you access to 4 different AIs. Okay, you have ChatGPT 3.5, you have ChatGPT 4 on this AI that you can use for free. So what you do is you go under world's knowledge and click on world's knowledge, and you go under it. You see you have about 4 different AIs that you can use, right? Now I tested it before making this video. I tested it and I saw that you can actually use ChatGPT, then come and use ChatGPT 4, as you will see. This was general search for everyone. Okay, but I'm saying that you can use ChatGPT, come and use ChatGPT 4 alone, right? ChatGPT 4 is actually the pro version of ChatGPT. You see, so I've used ChatGPT 4 before on it. Then you can use Claude also, you can use it here, right? Then this is how to use it. You can also upload PDF or web links, then you can also connect it to your drive. So this is very, very advanced. The use cases are very wide, okay, very, very wide. So you decide to explore on this and see how you can use it to help your academic writing. All right, so but second to the last, or last on our list is actually Claude AI itself. Okay, so let's do open link. Let's open a link in the browser. Okay, so this is Claude AI. This is the last on the link. Claude AI also needs you to sign in, and then you see I did a search today, right? Did a search today, and then if it has too many people trying to chat with it, it will tell you, it will give you an error message. What you just need to do is refresh the page and research again, right? So the role of Accurate Science in managing the risks in insurance companies in Nigeria. So I did that search about 2 times. Okay, then the second time I told it to help me understand. Okay, so that is how you use Claude AI. Now, to bring some other AI into your attention, Google Bard has been updated. Okay, Google Bard has been updated to include Gemini. Right? So Google AI is one of the best right now. Okay, or Bard is one of the best right now because of the upgrade. Okay, so because of the upgrade, it's actually very good. So in case you don't use Google Bard, you can start using Google Bard. All right. Now, apart from Google Bard, you can also go back to Microsoft Copilot. Remember, initially it was Microsoft Bing Chat, but right now it is Microsoft Copilot. So if you go to Copilot, that is actually why I opened this browser. If you go to Copilot, right, and then open it from the search, or you can open it using this guy. Okay, anyone that tickles your fancy, you can use it. All right, but we're saying that it also gives what? It also gives advanced results. I use Microsoft Copilot or Bing Chat, especially when I'm doing a literature review based on another. I use Microsoft Bing Chat, especially when I want current resources. Okay, there's a way you can prompt this Microsoft Copilot. Okay, I have some prompts I used to use on it. There's a way you can prompt it, and it will be giving you current literatures that you can use for your study, and that is what we are looking for. It can give you access to PDFs, okay, or web pages that contain the answer, especially when your literature review needs to be very specific in some areas. Okay, that you need specific information that combines both search engine capabilities and generative AI capabilities. So you use Bing Chat for those kind of scenarios. So we are saying that right now we have reviewed at least 11 different AI tools that you can use for your literature review. Okay, now I'm aware that the video was a bit fast. Okay, it was a bit fast. That was intentional because my videos are not usually very long, except if it is very, very necessary. Right? So with that, let's wrap up this video.